Get your sweet face on. I don't have a sweet face. Aw. Yeah, good morning. We'll answer those the best we can. It's getting old, huh? How long do you think we're going to be doing this for? Answering questions about things that should be addressed, that should have been addressed years ago. And we're playing with fucking children and adults, protecting drug cartels, drug fucking addicts. What else? What else are they protecting? They're protecting a lot of bullshit, aren't they? Crimes, illegal immigration. Quite a bit of serious things, huh? Well, we're concerned about our 2 children in the hands of the sick punk making child and animal pornography. We know many others are very concerned about the drugs and teaching me a lesson for being rude, a bully, non-vaxxer, called them Hitlers in 2008, because that's exactly what the fuck they are. The Maine Parent Federation, they still have fucking meetings here and talk to my mother and father. It's pathetic what these people have been doing. So back in 2009, okay, after the private investigator shot himself, and then the father of my oldest 2 ran away spooked, calling us slave drivers, the Hasidic Jew hate, the racial hate, and all that stuff started spiking, transgender stuff. The punk who has my children, who came up here from down south, okay, Chris, before he shot himself, warned me about those people. He couldn't understand why they were targeting me. Why are they targeting the hippie tard? Well, you see, these guys don't like me very much because I've exposed a lot of their bullshit. Back in 2000 and 2001, yeah, remember that fundraising stuff we were involved with? Yeah, see, the private investigator, I met him back then, back when I was started on those programs. He lived over on Amherst Street by Kmart. Yeah, he lived right next door to Bob Bishop, the man who would father my oldest 2 children. That's how I met him. We worked at Burger King together too. What were we, 16, 17? It's amazing when you start putting all the pieces together. Well, those people didn't like me. I slammed that Italian's head on the table for punching a prostitute, which was stupid. Oh, they were pissing me off anyways with other bullshit they were doing. This isn't fucking right. Yeah, remember Bob Bishop's cousin Joel from Lewiston, the real tall guy? When I put that Italian, I had his head on the table. I looked up to him for help. He goes, puts his fucking hands up. Don't look at me for help. Yeah, I booked it for the door. They come back. Sometimes, it depends. They usually, actually, these guys usually will not do stupid shit just for revenge. No, the ones paying them are all out for revenge. The ones doing it are doing it for the money. And for the brothers and sisters and peeps on the street, you fucking punks. Punk ass fucking bitches protecting each other. It makes me sick knowing my children are in the hands of these fucking retarded, fucking sadistic fucking abusers while you people walk around here trying to prove me to be crazy and dangerous, you pieces of fucking crazy, sadistic, evil, greedy pigs. Yeah, that about sums it up, folks. Yeah, remember when he showed up here? He came up out of the prison system. He was involved with chop shops and the catalytic converter stuff that make people lose consciousness for days. Then when you tell some of the DHHS workers, hey, some funny stuff going on, they want to make it out like you're the crazy one. She's talking about lost time. Remember when I mentioned the name David Wilcock? I mentioned the name David Wilcock to him just to see how he'd respond to it. He got very angry and threw my phone. It scared the crap out of me, actually. He was about to... Remember, he charged at me like a bull one time. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Is it Boo Boo or Bobo? I don't know. It was one of my high school nicknames, you know. No, mine is BB. My niece started calling me that because at a basketball game, I wanted more hot dogs and candy from the concession stand, and my mom said no, so I whined, and she called me a big baby. And my niece was with us, and she could not say baby. It came out BB. She laughed at me because Nana, she was BB. So I was BB ever since then. I got it when I was 12. Yeah, and remember when they showed up here, his buddies too. I think they've all moved away. I think one went to jail for a little bit but got out. I'm pretty sure they skedaddled back in 2012 when I told them they weren't going to get away with it. Well, see, a lot of those people, they're not okay probably with the child abuse, child and animal abuse and pornography. Are they okay with that stuff? I think they make a lot of it, don't they? They make a lot of money with the activist groups and the animal abuse. The ones feeding them those videos are usually the ones producing, directing, getting the actors and actresses together, creating scenes. They're very good at it. We've been watching it for a long time. Back in 2010, right, and then they started those stupid investigations. And we're like, don't do that. I guess for many it was helpful. It helped them see what is real. Did it have to be done? Just like the COVID vaccine? Huh? Did it have to be done so we could prove what the fuck's going on? Do we have to fucking make ourselves sick and continue to kill ourselves and put ourselves in dangerous situations to show you what's right in front of your fucking faces? We'll keep doing that, don't worry. No, don't worry, I get their numbers. Yeah, we won't say their names. It's bad, isn't it? It's really, really bad. Yeah, remember what happened too when they showed up. So 2010. Yeah, exactly. Right, and then it turns into, oh, they're just pissed off because we're doing our investigations. They're pissed off because we're in power. They're pissed off. We're taking down the drug families. They're pissed off. They're putting so many innocent people and children in danger. Oh my God, they don't even care. They're in their fucking Hollywood bubble, above middle class boxes. Most of them don't care. Some of them do. They're honestly trying to help. You could just speak the truth. Just stop with the. Is it a secret? You notice how sometimes too they won't even want to talk about or mention the Romanians and the Turks that have been coming down through the northern border long before COVID. That was an issue, wasn't it? Remember the border guard, one of the border guards? Yeah, they told me. They said it was really easy to get back up, to get into Canada, but it was a lot harder to get back into the United States. No, it was really easy to get down into the United States. That's what they said. It was really easy to get down into the United States, but it was harder to get back up into Canada. It proved to be true. When I was in there, I was the only American. One of the Romanians told me they got into the United States very easily. She wanted to go to the mall to get a gold chain for Valentine's Day, but they couldn't get back up into Canada. Her daughter was up there with the babysitter. She kept calling to make sure she was okay. The babysitter was getting frustrated because she had to leave. That's what they said. She kept wanting me to tell them stories too. Oh, Mary, tell us a story from when you were a little girl. Tell us a story from when you were a little girl. Are you freaking kidding me? The other one, yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? I thought that was interesting too. You know, they had, what's her name? That little girl from Waterville that went missing. Murdered, missing, whatever. Ava. Was it? Yeah, they had her picture on the wall up there. I thought that was interesting. It was a pretty nice jail too. It's like an old castle. And we will imprison the royals and entitled druggies in their own castles. Dude, they're fucking psychotic. They're gone. They're fucking. Are you talking to the pharaohs? It makes me sick, actually, when you know what's happening here and what's happening with my children. The fact that we're able to be somewhat lucid and haven't lost our fucking minds and are able to try to talk to you and tell you the truth. Help! Help! See, you can't do anything about it. That's the fucking point. That's what we're trying to tell you. Don't let it happen to you. My children have already been fucked and tortured for years. They were severely vaccine injured in 2013 with the help of the sick punk. 2013! After they tried to kill me and the dog's leg blew up. We mentioned David Wilcock. They threw the phone. I had foot surgery. I didn't really need it. Hello? I didn't really need that foot surgery. I didn't really need the knee surgery that I would have either. What was it, 2015? Yeah, and people were still being stupid. So we got the attention of some activist groups in 2016, more activist groups in 2016. Hi, my name is Mary. Welcome to Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, it's not really funny, is it? You get it, right? And you get that if they didn't know I was being watched so close, I'd be dead by now. Oh, they would have had me in an overdose or... I mean, that shot in 2012 should have taken me out, right? Almost did. No, I just lost use of one arm for 3 months, though. I was lucky. Holy shit. But I deserved it, though, right? And we tried showing them, too, 2011, how they set up some of our police officers. Thank goodness I was aware, huh? And instead of having an altercation with a police officer, I got some carrots for the rabbit. Went to jail for a few days. Remember they told me my social security number was all zeros? Huh. Why is that? Right, so you get a feel for people and their awareness and you see how many are confused. Right, it's hard to explain that when you know that they got heavy investigations going on with those very near and dear. Oh, it gets really sticky, doesn't it? Yeah, well, that's why we told them those investigations were really stupid. Well, they felt it was necessary. It's already done. It's already done. So all of you in those 15-year investigations, you want to get real? It's not about the fucking vaccines. There are punks making child and animal pornography. They target mentally ill people, certain ones for a reason, with chemical makeups, on certain medications even too, right? What was it, 2013? Remember 2013 we signed the FBI contract for Suboxone? How does someone just get put on 24 milligrams of Suboxone, which is also psychedelic? It is psychedelic medication. They use it for people all the time, but well, if you're using it for withdrawal, you get a very small amount, like 1/8 of 1 milligram. It's very powerful stuff, 1/8 of 1 milligram. Some get 1/16 of 1 milligram. They were prescribing me 24 whole milligrams a day. Well, you're on it for pain. It's different, I guess. I don't know if it's changed. So they're starting to advertise it for drug addicts. Yeah. So that is, using psychedelic medication. They're already doing it. I know when you hear all these people talking about them starting to use psychedelic medication, it's like, what are they talking about? Right? Oprah just did a whole fucking show on it. A few other, yeah, so what the fuck are you guys talking about? They already do that. Right, so people don't like the regulations, the form it comes in. It's almost like back, remember when they were trying to make a synthetic marijuana? It was called Marinol. It was in a gel capsule. It's totally different. So some people want the real stuff. They want peyote. No, I don't do any of that shit. I haven't, no. We don't need to. No, we're tripping